Hello and thank you for tuning in to mrchoi.com.au. Today we're talking about the biggest mistake. Alright, here's the story. There's this company. It's got this employee that's been there for say 10 years. And this person makes a $600,000 mistake. It costs the company $600,000. That's a lot of money. I don't care who you are, that's a little bit of coin, right? And when this person made this mistake, the director of the company said, okay, we're flying you to China, I want you to talk to the big boss. And he's all worried, he's going, oh, honey, I don't know why they're sending me to China to fire me, it doesn't make sense. Anyways, he goes to China with his wife, they go to China, they have dinner with the big boss, right? And the boss says to him, okay, you've made this $600,000 mistake, it's not good. And this guy's getting so nervous, like, oh, I'm getting fired, here we go. And the guy gets a promotion. And he goes, why are you giving me a promotion? I just made a $600,000 mistake. And the CEO says, well, you're more precious to us now that you've made this mistake, because if we promote someone else into this position that we're promoting you into, there's still a risk of them making that $600,000 mistake. But you've made the mistake, you know why you've made the mistake, you're not going to make it again. So you're now more valuable to us than anyone else. So that's just, so the big boss saw that as him just paying for his employee, his precious employee, to learn. And that's the way that big bosses think. This is why the rich think the way that they do. They think differently. It's not a $600,000 mistake, you're fired. It's a $600,000 mistake. Have you learned from it? Great, you're now more valuable. Promotion. Real cool. All right. So on that, I just wanted to talk about taking the pressure away from your, if you're an employer, take the pressure off your employees. They're human. We all make mistakes. You make mistakes. You know, I make a truckload of mistakes. And I think it's just about, you know, admitting to your mistakes, learning from them and keep going. And if you're an employee, take the pressure off as well. I don't think your boss cares that much if you make that, you know, if you keep making the same mistakes, then they're going to care. But if you make a mistake here and there, as long as it's an innocent mistake, all good. Okay, so just take the pressure off yourself. Look, education's expensive. And what I mean by that is you have to pay for your education regardless. You either have to pay for your education, go to school, go to training, pay a coach, go to university, and you're paying that debt. There's a fee for that service to be taught. Or you don't pay for that fee and service, you make the mistake in life because no one's told you about it, and then you pay that cost. So you're either paying the cost of the fee for someone to teach you it, or you're paying the cost in life. Either way, education is expensive, and that's the way that you have to run with it, okay? This is the core of my message, this one right here. No mistake is a mistake, okay? Not to make any mistakes is a mistake. And what I mean by that is, if you're not making a mistake, it's probably because you're not trying anything differently. If you're not making a mistake, it's probably because you're not trying anything new. And if you're not trying something different, you're not trying anything new, you're staying in the same spot while everything else is traveling forward. And when you're staying in the same spot and everything else is traveling forward, what is actually happening is you're traveling backwards. So not making a mistake because you're not trying anything means that you're actually going backwards. And in my opinion, that's a mistake. That's a bigger mistake than making any mistake where you're trying to do something and it doesn't work out. So what? At least you tried, at least you gave it a shot, you've learned from it, you've tweaked it, and now you've bettered it, and you're a step better than you were yesterday. Not doing anything at all, big mistake. You regret more the things that you didn't do than the things that you did, yeah? In life, most of the time anyway. So, I think it's about when you ever heard that, you know, people talking, oh yeah, if you knowing what you know today, 20 years time, would you have changed anything? Would you have done anything differently? A lot of the time you hear people say, no, I'm really happy with the way that I did it, I wouldn't change anything. Okay, if I could redo it all over again, I wouldn't change anything. But a lot of the time I think what they mean by that is because they're really happy with the mistakes that they made. And that was all part of their journey, and they understand that that's part of the journey. It's not a straight line, it's a journey. It goes left, it goes right, it goes down, it goes up, and they embrace those mistakes. And I think if anyone had the time again, most people would still make the same mistakes depending on the mistakes. But the only difference is they'd probably make more of them and do them a lot younger. So I challenge you, today go out there and make a real big mistake. Do it while you can, why not? Have a shot at it, enjoy, take care.